What a question to start with. You're making me feel so awfully old. Yes, I've done 15 years and 10 years in the Forum. My favourite memory is probably from my favourite panto, and of all the pantos that I do, my favourite panto is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And my favourite memory is standing, not on stage, believe it or not, not on stage, standing side stage when the dwarfs start to sing hi ho, and they all come parading down the sides of the auditorium onto the stage. That gets me every time. I fill up, I fill up.
Well, so far this year, it was probably the first day of rehearsal and getting on together and seeing who the cast was, and we all met each other and bonded really well. And then I knew it was going to be a really good show because the cast got on so well, and we all just wanted to have loads of fun with it and put on a really good show for everyone.
My favourite panto memory is probably the first time I ever done professional panto, which was here in the Forum 6 years ago. And it was that we'd done Aladdin. So it was this exact show, but I was one of the ensemble. And what I enjoyed most about it was just sitting there and listening and looking up to all the actors and seeing where they came from and their journey and how to become a professional performer. And stepping out on this stage for the first time and seeing 1,000 screaming kids every day, that would be my favourite memory, I think.
Well, my best panto memory, of course, is every time I step out onto the stage and I see lots of little children screaming and crying and running away terrified. Oh, there's no greater feeling than that. Yes, of course, there is the magic, there's the wonder, there's the music, there's the dancing, but oh, you just can't get any better than the sound of a crying child.
Well, I think when you think of Aladdin, I know I do, I immediately think of the magic carpet. And when you come to Panto, you're looking forward to all these special effects and being carried away in the whole mystery of it all. So I think a lot of the people will be waiting to see, will he really fly on the carpet? And when the carpet first appears, it's rolled up lying on stage, and they're probably thinking, you're not going to fly on that. And then the next thing, he's flying, singing, well, trying to sing. He's flying, and I think that's brilliant. And of course the genie, when the big genie appears, all the things that you expect from Aladdin are all in it, with one big bonus. Me, widow Twanky. That's I'm his mummy, by the way. I know I'm far too young to have a child that age, but there you go.
It's just such a fun show, and there's something in it for all the family. You have the excitement of the flying carpet and the genie coming out. No one knows what they're going to look like or how it's going to turn out, and Panto's just such a really fun family day out, so it's a great show to come and see.
You know, Christmas doesn't really start until Panto begins. It's what puts families into festive spirit and things like that. And Aladdin, everybody knows the story of Aladdin. All the kids can relate to it. Like, even my younger cousins and stuff who are 4 and 5 have watched Aladdin, but I watched it all those years ago whenever I was their age as well, so they can relate to it. And it's just a great, spectacular show with loads of 3D effects and things like that.
People should come and see Aladdin this year because, well, I'm in it. Why else would you come along? But I am the great Ebenezer, the greatest sorcerer in the world, and I am on a quest to find the ancient lamp of the Orient. And be careful, all you people that come along, for once I have the power, you will be the first to feel the wrath of Ebenezer. Especially you there. Yes, you, one of those faces, you know. Ugh.
I did a panto years ago when I was very young, and I remember I think William was in it then, and I just thought it was really funny. And now coming back and doing it as a lead role with William and acting alongside him, it's a real privilege because he is such a legend in the panto world. So it's really nice to get that opportunity and act alongside him and see how clever and intelligent he can be on stage.
William Caulfield, I can honestly say, is probably one of my dearest friends. That when I first came to the Forum when I was 16 in Aladdin, he played the Dame that year around as well, and just to watch him on stage and how he acted one-on-one with the audience, it was so natural to him. And I used to look up at him and I used to think, well, I hope one day I have that character in me and I can react with audience members that way as well. He is truly a great actor and a comedian, and he deserves all the 10 years of success that he has.
As it is William Caulfield's 10th year now in the panto, that even Even he has managed to soften my evil heart just a little bit, and he's also given me a few makeup tips throughout the years. Yes, rather a professional at it now, so he is.
Oh, well, let's just say I did a newspaper interview the other day, and the man had the cheek to ask me what age I was. And I told him what age I was, and he says, well, at least there's another 10 years in you. So we'll see. I don't plan too far ahead. Yes, if I'm asked to come back and the terms are all agreeable, I'll certainly come back, yeah.
Don't forget to book your tickets for this year's pantomime. We run until the 3rd of January.
You can book at the box office or online.
If you dare.